guys, in today's video I'm gonna talk about the macros for cutting. So I'm gonna do a little series on macros. So I'm gonna do macros for cutting, bulking, and maintenance. Okay, so this video I'm gonna start with cutting. So what are the best type of macros that you should, what are the percentages, what's the actual numbers, what you should take in. Okay, so first thing you should do if you're cutting, you're probably taking your body weight and multiply that by 15. So average, if you're 200 pounds, that's gonna be 3,000 calories. Okay, it's gonna be 3,000 calories. So now out of those 3,000 calories, you have to figure out your macros. Okay, so usually if you multiply your body weight by 15, that's about your maintenance calories. So from that number, I would decrease about 200 to 300. So let's just take 200 out of that. So 2,800 is the new calorie intake you should do for fat loss. Okay, 2,800, start at that if you're 200 pounds. If you weigh less, multiply your body weight in pounds times 15 and decrease it by 200. That should be your starting calories. Okay, but I suggest you first start with those maintenance calories and try it out if you're losing weight or not before dropping down again. Okay, back to the point, the macros. So if you have now 2,800 calories, now what I would do is first let's start with the protein. Protein is the most important one because protein maintains your muscle mass. It's basically the building blocks of muscle, the amino acids, so it retains your muscle. So if you're not taking in enough protein, then there's a good chance you're gonna lose muscle mass. So protein is the most important part. Plus, protein keeps you satiated, so you don't feel hungry all the time. It keeps you full. And plus, when you eat a lot of protein, the thermic effect of food in protein is a lot greater, so you're gonna burn a lot more calories eating protein. Okay, so protein, I would take 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So 1 gram. So that would mean if you're 200 pounds, that would be 200 grams of protein, and that would come out to 800 calories because 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So 200 multiplied by 4, that's 800. So now you're left with 2,000 calories. Okay, so now I would add the minimum amount of fat. Now when you're cutting down, you don't need that much amount of fat. So I would say about 60 grams. Don't go lower than 50, 40 grams, but 60 grams is a good starting amount. So 60 grams of fat. So 1 gram of fat has about 9 calories. So about 9 calories. So you gotta multiply that. So 60 grams of fat, multiply that by 9, that's 540 calories. Let's just say 550, for the sake of the calculations. Let's just say 600. Let's say you're eating a little bit more fat, because around 70 to 60 grams is a good amount. So let's say about 600 calories of fat. Is that going to be about 60, 70 grams? Okay, that's a good amount for cutting, no matter your weight. The fat, if you stay at that range around 70, 60, you're in a good range. Don't go lower than 50, and you don't need more than 80 grams, except when you're bulking, but that's for another video. So that's the fats minus, so that's 2,000 calories minus the 600 from the fat. So now you're left with 1,400 calories. Now you take those 1,400 calories and you fill up the rest with carbs. So 1,400 calories, and you divide that by 4, because 1 gram of carb also has 4 calories, just like protein does. Okay, so that's around what? About 300, right? Yep, that's 300 grams of carbs. So now your macros are 200 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, 70 grams of fat, and that should come out to about 2,800 calories. So those are the best macros for cutting. But you gotta do these calculations for yourself. So first, multiply your body weight by 15 in pounds, decrease that number by 200, take 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, take that out, and take about, the exact number for fat is about 0.5, so about half a gram, not half a gram, 0.3, 0.4, 0.3 to 0.4 grams per pound of body weight. So just take 0.3, that's enough, time, multiply that by your body weight per each pound, and you're gonna have your fat intake, and what's left, fill that up with carbs. So pretty simple. Enough protein, enough healthy fats, and enough carbs to start your diet. So that's a pretty good amount. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you out. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace out.